you doing? Anthony Ferraro here of Great Sci-Fi. This week I want to talk to you about building a sci-fi prop gun. This was a mashup of some parts that I got at the dollar store, mainly this saw handle, and the rest is crafted from EVA Foam, floor mat foam, which is a really great material. So this is also from the short film that I made based on the costume that I built just from some items I found at my local Goodwill. So then I needed a gun and I went to the dollar store and I got this saw blade for $1, and the rest is EVA foam. And the trigger and the nozzle are from another dollar store gun. So let's go over that build.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this dollar store saw blade and I'm going to take off the handle and I'm going to build my pattern around this. Now I'm going to make a triangular shape just because I think that's interesting. I don't see that too often, and I want it to match the rest of my costume elements, which has a triangle theme. So I fit the pattern to that and I think that's going to work nicely. So now I'm going to cut this out of EVA foam. I tack it on there with some pins like I learned from Evil Ted, and I'm just going to trace this out onto the floor mat foam. I'll have a link for where you can find that in the description below. So after I cut that out, I'm going to want to put a detail, a border, a perimeter around this just to make it cleaner looking. So I cut that out of a smaller gauge craft foam, a 2mm craft foam. And just to make everything uniform, I pin them together and cut them both at the same time. So now I have this border. Okay, so now with just some super glue, I put this border on, and I'm just gonna let that set, and I put that aside. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm gonna take this dollar store cap pistol that I got, and I'm gonna harvest the trigger from this and the cylinder. So I test fit that in there, and now I'm just gonna take some 5-minute epoxy, and I'm gonna put this trigger in here, and I'm using the 5-minute epoxy because I can also clean up the holes, and it also will fill in the gaps, because obviously this wasn't meant to fit in here. Now I'm going to take the cylinder and I'm going to fit that into the tip of the gun, and I just Dremel that out, and again, because there's some gaps in there, I'm just going to fill it with a generous amount of hot glue. And now to clean that up with a piece of 2mm foam, I made another triangle, and I'm just going to put that in the opposite direction, and that just gives it a really nice profile. A lot of this type of building is putting square pegs into round holes, so now I got to figure out a way to attach my foam to the handle. I have that knitting rod going through the center as a visual thing, and I'll use that to stabilize. And then I have 2 pieces of hanger wire, and I'm just going to insert those into the foam to give it structure, and then also that's what I'm going to use to attach to the handle. So now again with some super glue, I put it on these tabs I created from the wire, and I'm just going to force that into the handle and let that set, and a super glue bond will hold that together very nicely. Now, as a final bit of cleanup, I've cut these strips out of the 2mm foam, and I'm going to use that to bring the whole thing together. This is going to be a unifying piece that'll tie the gun triangular barrel to the saw handle and make it appear as one thing. I carefully place that on here, and then once that's glued down, I'll use the saw handle itself as a guide to clean up the extra foam and create this curve. And off camera, I added these little diamond cutouts to cover up the screw holes. And now I'm just taking a nail file, an emery board, and I'm just sanding the edges smooth. And I'm sealing everything now with a heat gun just to seal up the pores of the foam so it'll accept paint better. And now we look at the profile of the gun, and that's looking good. I think now we're ready for paint. Now these two materials accept paint differently, so I'm going to paint the handle with just a black acrylic to give that a base layer, and then the foam I will seal with Plastidip. So now the two surfaces are covered and I can get to work on the final paint job. The first thing I'm going to do is mask off this handle, because that I'm going to come back and paint brown, and I want to have the black base. For the gun itself, I'm going to do a dry brush technique, as I often do on this channel, and I'm just going to use a metallic gold, and I'm just going to brush this very lightly, just kiss the edges with a dry brush, and that's going to give us that nice metallic look. Next, I remove the masking so I can hit the handle grip with the brown, and I'm going to give it a faux leather look. So I just get the details of that. And now to seal in that paint job before I weather it, I'm going to hit it with a clear coat, and that just helps the weathering from blending with those paints. So weathering, we're going to brown it up, a very watered down black and brown, and I just rub that into all the creases and crevices, and just with a dry towel I roughly pat and get that out of the grooves. And now you can see the finished weathered look. And let's take a look at this in the actress's hands. And as you can see, that matches very nicely with the costume.
All right, now that's a very fun build. Now, it's very basic. It's a dollar store handle in the EVA Foam. Now, I didn't go into great detail about working with EVA Foam because Evil Ted channel, Bill Duran over at Punish Props, that's how I learned how to do this. So I'm not gonna rehash their tutorials and claim them as my own. Like me, you should check out their videos and then do your own interpretation. But this was a really great addition to my short film. Instead of a squirt gun or a Nerf blaster or something, this is a unique piece custom made to fit the costume, and it adds a lot of value for a little bit of time and a little bit of money. Well, only thing left to do now is to fire it up. I never get tired of that. Well, I hope you found this video useful. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think. And be sure to sign up for the email newsletter. And remember, I'm just here to help make sci-fi and fire laser guns.